Today's video is in another location, and it is in the city of Eindhoven, and Eindhoven is the closest city for our nursery. And they've been a customer for a long time already, and today we're going to take a look at some project in the city itself. In the 90s, Eindhoven was declared the dullest city and the most boring city of the Netherlands, but that has been changed a lot. So we're going to take a look at some projects. Are you joining, Fritz? This is Stripe S, and back in the old days this used to be the forbidden city of Philips in the center of Eindhoven. Around the 80s this whole fabric buildings were abandoned, and now it's all turned in a hip district with a lot of shops and people living here actually. Then back in 2007, West 8, Mr. Geuze, he made a new design for this whole boulevard here. And we had to pre-grow 365 platanus with 2 single stems standing here. And we had to pre-grow them for 5 years. We started in 2007, they were planted in 2012. And this is the result back in 2024. And you see it's quite spectacular. It's like a big wandering boulevard, that's how they call it. We're still in the Stripe S area, and we're standing at the foot of the Trudeau Tower. It's the first vertical forest built in the Netherlands, and the design was made by Mr. Boeri from Italy. We're very proud of this tower because we had to pre-grow all the trees starting in 2019, and then 2 years later all the trees were planted on the balconies of the tower. Another special feature is that it's all social housing, so also people with a smaller wallet can rent a house here if they're lucky. The colors of the trees on the tower are in the city flag of Eindhoven, so red and whitish colors. Very nice, the Trudeau Tower. We're here at the PSV, the Philips Stadium. And here you see a better sequoia that have been planted over here in 2006. So they're standing here for approximately 18 years right now. And the circumstances are quite severe. There's this small space here. A lot of people are walking over it all the time. And the trees are still thriving quite well. So maybe thanks to PSV. We're in the very heart of the city center in Eindhoven, and we have supplied a lot of trees here in the past. Here you see large ginkgo biloba, and they're standing at the foot of the building called White Lady, Witte Dame. And also the garden around the White Lady has totally been supplied with rhododendrons and larger prunus. On the other side of the road there's the Blob, a very modern building with a mixed planting as green evergreen oaks and also Pinus sylvestris. This is the Katrina Square in front of the Katrina Church in the back of me. On this square, Celtis julianae have been planted, and I guess it's one of the only squares in whole Europe where these trees have been planted in such a location. And under very difficult circumstances, because it is a very difficult spot to plant trees here, and they're all thriving very well over the years. And here very beautiful Philodendron amarense at the Bijenkorf. And here a couple of beautiful Quercus clusters in the front yard of the Van Ebbe Museum. These platanus were supplied in the middle of the 90s, and in that period of time multi-stem trees were not really into fashion, and after 30 years you can see what result they brought. A lot, I think. We are here at a roundabout quite close to the Philips fruit garden, and these are large Fagus sylvatica Atropinacea. It looks like they have been here for 40 years, but it's not like that. They have been planted here 6 years ago only. So they developed really well. I hope you enjoyed our cycling trip. If you're in the neighborhood, please take a look in this city. It's the nicest city in the whole Netherlands. See you next time.